All right, we have got some huge news for the Infinity Rising universe. Seriously, whether you're a longtime veteran or you're just about to dive in, what's happening right now is going to be a total game changer for everyone. A massive expansion is kicking off, and with it comes a really crucial update to the entire ecosystem. So let's break down exactly what you need to know.
So here's our game plan. We'll start with the incredible news about the community's growth. Then we'll dig into the essential upgrades being made to support this new wave of players. After that, we've got a critical mission for some of you, and you'll definitely want to stick around to hear about the rewards for taking action fast. And finally, we'll wrap up by exploring what this all means for your personal journey in the Infinity Rising universe.
Okay, let's kick things off with the most exciting part. The Infinity Rising universe is literally about to explode in size. Right now, as we speak, a huge new wave of players is gearing up to join the action, and it's going to fundamentally change the entire landscape of the game.
And when I say huge, I am not kidding. I mean, just look at this number. Nearly 6,000 new players are getting their invitations. These are people who've been waiting for their chance, and now they're just one click away from jumping into our universe. This is a massive influx of new energy, new strategies, and new competition. It's going to be awesome.
And the development team has a really clear message for everyone. To all the newcomers, welcome. And for all you veterans out there, this is our moment to step up. Let's welcome these new arrivals and show them what this community is all about. This is a huge moment for the game's growth, and it's on all of us to make it a great one. Okay, so when you've got thousands of new players flooding in, you can't just cross your fingers and hope for the best, right? You have to prepare, and that's exactly what's happening. The next logical step is to reinforce the technical backbone of the game, making sure the ecosystem is rock solid and ready for this expansion.
And that brings us to the core of it. To handle all this new activity and to really crank up performance, the game's Cardano stake pool setup is getting a major upgrade. You can think of stake pools as kind of like the engines that help run the network and keep it secure. So by upgrading them, the goal is simple: create a more efficient system that delivers better and more consistent rewards for everyone who's staking.
This slide basically lays it all out. Super simple. We're going from 2 stake pools down to just 1. Infinity Rising 2 is being retired, and everything is being consolidated into the main pool, Infinity Rising 1. So why do this? Well, by focusing everything into one powerhouse pool, it's designed to improve the block production rate, which at the end of the day means a healthier, stronger network for everybody.
All right, this is where you really need to pay attention. This brings us to a super important call to action. If you are currently staking your ADA in Pool 2, listen up. This next part is your mission brief. It's a simple step, but it is absolutely essential if you want to keep earning those rewards. The good news is, it's really easy. We're talking just 4 simple steps. All you got to do is open up your Cardano wallet, head over to the delegation or staking center, and then just redelegate your stake from the old Pool 2 over to the new active Pool 1. And let me just say, your ADA is always safe in your wallet during this. You're not moving funds, you're just changing where your stake is pointed. Simple as that.
Okay, but timing here is everything. So let's look at these 2 deadlines. The one you really want to hit is the end of Epoch 628. If you get it done by then, you will cash in on the maximum boosted rewards. The absolute final deadline is the end of Epoch 629. If you wait that long, you'll still make it into the new pool, but you'll have missed out on that first round of bonus rewards. The message is clear. Act fast.
So you're probably asking, what's with the big rush? Well, this isn't just about housekeeping. The team has built in a pretty sweet incentive to reward everyone who makes this switch nice and early. Let's talk about the good stuff, the rewards. And wow, this chart really spells it out. For the first 6 epochs, right after this change, starting with Epoch 630, the Rise rewards are being doubled. That's right, instead of the usual 5,000 Rise, anyone who moves their stake in time is going to get 10,000 Rise per epoch. It's a simple, powerful 2x boost just for acting fast.
So let's just get crystal clear on the details here. The double rewards, that's 10,000 Rise, will run for 6 full epochs, from 630 all the way to 635. After that, their rate will go back to the new standard of 5,000 Rise. And just like always, you can claim all your rewards over at dripdropzs.io.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second and look at the big picture. We've talked about a huge expansion, and we've talked about the tech upgrades needed to support it. But this is about so much more than just numbers and code. What does this stronger, more efficient foundation actually mean for you, the player? When you really get down to it, it all comes down to this simple question.
a healthier ecosystem, and a much larger community. That creates a whole new universe of possibilities. The world gets more dynamic, more unpredictable, more alive. So the question isn't just about the game anymore. It's about you. In this new, expanded landscape, what role will you play? And I want to leave you with this final thought, directly from the game's creators. In this new era, are you going to be a supplier, a consumer, or maybe both? Are you here to build and create, or are you here to conquer and dominate? The Infinity Rising universe is growing. The foundation is stronger than ever. Now is the time to decide. What's your path?